I lived with my boyfriend and his parents for 3 months, and none of them knew that I was transgender. I'm going to tell you how she found out. So basically, here's a little background on me. I started transitioning when I was a teenager, and, I went through the whole glitz and glam. I met my boyfriend here in New York, and, he was living in Buffalo, but he relocated to New York, homeless. I met him outside. We eventually ended up getting together, and he told me that he was going to move back in with his parents and he would love for me to come with. So I went, and I didn't tell him, yo, I'm trans. He introduced me to his mom. He introduced me to his dad. I met a few of his siblings. And, I was even laying in the bed. There are times that I was showering and my mom would come in and nobody had a clue. So one day I asked to use someone's phone, and my phone was not working, so I logged into my Instagram. I had two
You can't
Instagram
make this
accounts.
shit
I
up,
had
people.
one for people that know and another for people that
You
don't.
cannot make this shit
So
up.
I ended up forgetting to log out, and his mom went to use her phone after me. And the next day, when I woke up, I just found her acting really funny. She was acting really strange. She loved me, but then she started acting very standoffish, almost like you betrayed me. Like, you could see the look in her eye. So, I finally decide that I've had enough with attention, and I want to ask her, what's really good? Like, what's happening? What's going on? What's beat? So she's like, you logged into my phone last night. Do you know what you left on there? I said, no, nothing. I should have logged out. And she said, I went to your page and I watched your videos. I said, what videos? She says, of your transition. You didn't tell us? So then she's like, you were around my kids. You were around my grandkids. You were around my nieces and nephews. Why didn't you tell me this? I said, ma'am, listen, you make it seem like I'm a threat to the public safety or something. I'm a regular girl, but I knew if I would have said something that I would be labeled otherwise and I would be dehumanized and treated funny. That's why I didn't say nothing. She said, well, you gotta get up and help clean up. You know what? If you're gonna be living here, you gotta help clean up. She
You
started
can't make
getting
this
real
shit up, people. You
snappy.
cannot
So
make
I'm
this shit
like,
up.
I'm just gonna pack my things and go because I know that's the next thing you're gonna say. She's like, yeah. Does my son know? I said, nah. She said, you know what? We're gonna keep it between us, but you gotta go. I said, so what did I do? I packed myself and I left. I wasn't gonna play with her.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ringo TV reactions. I don't know what's going on. Something is happening in this world. I'm trying to figure it out. Here we have a video of I really don't know what to say. I'm trying to figure this out. This is scary. This is very scary, fam. I am traumatized. Ladies, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. From now on, I'm requesting birth certificates. It's now mandatory as a woman. If you get with a guy, we need to see the JJ pics. We need to see a lot. We got to look at x-rays possibly. Because nowadays you could get implants. So we're going to need structural x-rays to see the whole female anatomy. We're going to need those documents. You know, to each his own, no offense. I'm just saying, like, this is scary because word on the street is that trans woman confess to living with her boyfriend and parents for 3 months, and none of them knew she was trans. Now, by just looking at the screen, it looked like a woman. We're all in trouble, guys. We're all in trouble. We are in trouble. It's over for us. We're done. There's no escaping this. And you ladies, it's a wrap. Now, us brothers are going to now assume, and you can't blame us for assuming anything. You really can't, because this particular woman, right? Basically lived with her boyfriend and parents for 3 months, and no one knew what was going on. No one. I'm trying to figure out something. I don't know. I don't know. I can't even speak. I'm literally traumatized. I really am. And put on the dramatic music. In a world full of darkness, the unseen in life, trans woman confess to living with her boyfriend. And these are they that have discovered the truth of the unknown. In a world full of darkness, the trans woman has confessed to living with her boyfriend and her parents for 3 long months, and none of them knew. Now, if the boyfriend didn't knew, that means there's a possibility. There's a possibility that said trans woman may have gotten some sort of change. I don't know. But if that's possible, we in trouble, guys. This is scary. I'm afraid. I'm concerned. That mean homeboy was getting head. Hitting it from the back? I don't know. Let's find out what she got to say. Let's see what's happening here. We don't want to rush to no judgment. Again, this is a judgment-free zone. Right? We're just doing a reactionary video, commentary and criticism. Right? Just a little commentary, a little criticism. That's all it is. Right? Don't get in your fee-fees. Let's get back into the video. Let's find out what's going on so that we can be edified. Let's find out. Let's go.
I lived with my boyfriend and his parents for 3 months, and none of them knew that I was transgender.
What? You lived with your boyfriend and his parents for 3 months, and no one knew you were transgender for 3 months? Fam, if I'm around a woman for 3 months, I'm gonna be smashing. I'm gonna be feeling on her body. So for 3 months, this guy didn't feel up and find out? Now, again, I don't know. Maybe she got an operation. I don't know. This is crazy because it kind of, like, how many of you guys are following IG models and you think that these are IG models? It could be a possibility, fam, that you're following Now, this is a problem because this trans woman did not make this brother know. I don't know if he's a brother or if he's a white guy because, I don't know. I'm just kind of nervous because this is, I'm traumatized, fam. But let's find out what she have to say. Let's get back into the video.
I'm going to tell you how she found out.
Okay, tell us.
Basically, just a little background on me. I started transitioning when I was a teenager, and, I went through the whole glitz and glam. I met my boyfriend here in New York, and, he was living in Buffalo, but he relocated to New York, homeless. I met him outside. We eventually ended up getting together, and he told me that he was going to move back from his parents, and he would love me.
Hold up. You met your boyfriend outside. He was homeless. This is getting really crazy. Let's rewind that back because we got to really unpack this particular video, fam. This is crazy.
New York, and
wait, did you say New York? So your boyfriend is from New York? And no, it's not me. I'm just letting you guys know. It's not me. Right? So let's get back into the video. Again, we don't want to rush to no judgment. Right? Let's go.
Transitioning when I was a teenager, and I went through the whole glitz and glam. I met my boyfriend here in New York, and he was living in Buffalo, but he relocated to New York.
Oh, so her boyfriend was in Buffalo and he relocated to New York. So okay, it's definitely not me.
Homeless. I met him outside.
You met him outside, so how did he relocate? That doesn't even make no sense. How you relocate, but you relocate right to the street? I don't understand that math. But anyway, let's go.
We eventually ended up getting together, and he told me that he was going to move back in with his parents, and he would love for me to come with.
So he moved back in his parents. Wow, he was sorry. I'm just saying, and you were following this man. He relocate. You met him on the streets. He was homeless on the streets, and he's moving back to his parents. Then why did he relocate? It's not making any sense. But anyway, let's go.
So I went and I didn't tell him, yo, I'm trans.
So you didn't
he introduced me to his mom.
No. Hold on. Wait. She didn't tell him that she was trans. She didn't tell him. You see, I personally feel that should be a crime. There needs to be full disclosure about your life and everything that you're about so that you can give that man the opportunity to make his choice. I think that's the best course of action of what you can do. Seriously.
His siblings. And, I was even laying in the bed. There are times that I was showering and the mom would come in and nobody had a clue. So one day I asked to use someone's phone and my phone was not working. So I logged into my Instagram. I have 2 Instagram accounts.
So she logged into her Instagram accounts She have 2 Instagram accounts. She logged in. It looked like her phone wasn't working, and she logged in possibly from somebody else's phone. Let's see.
One for people that know, and another for people that don't. So
For people that she know and people that she don't know. Now, brothers, now you know the game on how women move. They normally have an Instagram for people they know and people they don't know. So that means the people they know, they get to see all the pics, while the people that don't know, y'all don't get to see ish.
ended up forgetting to log out.
She forgot to log out. Wow.
And his mom went to use her phone after me. And the next day, when I woke up, I just found her acting really funny. She was acting really strange.
Of course she's going to be acting strange. You know, Mom Duke is probably looking at you as gonna, you know, you're going to be her daughter-in-law, and, you know, you're going to be bringing forth kids, possibly getting pregnant within the next couple of months. So surely mom is happy that you're there. You know, it is what it is. You know, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised how Mom felt, but let's hear what she got to say. Let's go.
Loves me, or loved me, but
yeah, Mom loved you, but maybe now she don't. I don't know. You know, to each his own. Maybe Mom still want you to get with her son. I don't know.
And she started acting very standoffish, almost like you betrayed me. Like you could see the look in her eye. So, you know, I finally
Ma'am, of course she's gonna have that type of look. You deceived her. Have that ever dawned on you? Like, come on. You deceived her. You lied to her son. Her son probably got some top from you, right? And, you know, for 3 months, he had to hit something. Like this, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this thing out. It's like, I don't know. You guys out there nowadays, I don't know what you're into. I really don't. But I'm not trying to judge nobody. You know what I'm saying? I just personally think that, you know, if that's what you do and that's what you choose to live by, then you need to let people know exactly who you are, because it's not a good thing to do.
That I've had enough with attention, and I want to ask her what's really good, like what's happening, what's going on, what's beef. So she's like, you logged into my phone last night. Do you know what you left on there? I said, no, nothing. I should have logged out. And she said, I went to your page and I watched your videos. I said, what videos? She says, of your transition.
This is crazy. This is scary when you really think about it. I mean, how many of us brothers may be in a situation just like this? What would you do, bro, if all this time you talking to a woman, come to find out it's a dude, or or all this time you talking to what you think is a woman, right? And for whatever reason, you hooked up with her, you know, whatever the case is, and she giving you some top, right? And right after you nut, right, she looks at you and she tells you, she said, look, I don't want you to be mad. I don't want you to be, you know, hurt or anything, but I had transitioned. And you'll be like, transition in what? Like, what do you mean? You know, babe, transition? No, I don't know what you mean. You mean like in video editing, like using a transition effect to crossfade between footage? No, babe, not that type of transition. The other kind. Wait a minute. Are you saying that you are? Yes, baby. That's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, what are you supposed to do as a man? Like, does that mean that you're of the rainbow now? I'm trying to figure this out because, you know, like we really got to have this conversation, man. At like, what if what if you came into a situation like that? I mean, let's just be real. If you look at the screen, it's very clear this individual is using a filter. We can see that the lashes. Do you see why I'm against the lashes, the hair, the this, the filters, the that, and all? Do you see? Do you see why? Because this is what it will cause. This. It's so easy for people to be deceived in today's day. How would you brothers feel? You are with what you thought was a biological woman, and it turned out that it's a transgendered woman. And this individual just finished giving you some top, and it was real good. Like, how do you recover? See, I'm just putting out the information because we got to have that conversation. Because some of you guys probably already was involved in the situation, and we want to know your experience. Like, I want to know, like, what exactly did you do after? Like, did you continue? Did you, like, just say, well, to each his own? Like, how did you go about it? Like, did you say, it's cool, like, let's continue to date? Like, what exactly did you do? Yeah, we need to know this information. But so far the mom is flipping. She's upset about this. It's not looking too good. But let's hear what she got to say so that we can put the puzzle together.
You didn't tell us. So then she's like, you were around my kids. You were around my grandkids. You were around my nieces and nephews.
So basically she was around the kids, the nieces, the nephews. Everybody was expecting her to be a biological female. But now that she is outed as a trans woman, the mom is upset. So let's hear more.
Why didn't you tell me this?
Why didn't you? That's the question we all have to ask. Why didn't you? See, here's the thing. Let's add some balance and clarity. It's one thing to be a trans woman, and that is what you identify as, and you want to be accepted. We get that, right? The problem begins, in my opinion, is when you go out there and you do what you do, and you entertain heterosexual men that believe you are, in fact, a biological woman, and you don't give them the opportunity to make the choice on whether or not they want to deal with you. I think that's when the problem comes in. And I personally believe there should be laws that govern these issues and punishments, because things like this can go south, like real fast. And I personally believe that if you are one who identifies as a trans woman, there need to be full disclosure, which means if you got with a guy, let's say you got around a heterosexual man, and for whatever reason, he feeling you or whatever the case is, or is attracted to you. I personally believe that what you're supposed to do is, once you realize that the man is in fact attracted to you, you need to make that very clear and be like, look, I appreciate the fact that we talking, whatever the case is. I don't want to lead you on. I don't want you to feel pressured or anything, but I just want to make it very clearly and abundantly clear to you that I'm a trans woman. And if you want to continue to view or look at me or talk to me, then so be it. Do you understand? Now, if that brother or that man or whatever the case is says, hey, I don't mind, I don't mind, then you can rock out. But to avoid telling him and just letting it rock out, knowing that the guy is attracted to you, lusting after you, craving your body, and then he turn out later on and end up turning out, right? And now it's like he got to deal with the internet, he got to deal with this, he got to deal with everybody making jokes. It's not going to make him look good. It's not going to make him feel good. And I personally believe that if you are one who represent that particular position in life, you need to have full disclosure. It must be done. Even though you want to be accepted as a woman, you must have full disclosure. You cannot just be out here entertaining men and then they end up finding out that you're a trans woman, when in fact he thought you were a biological born woman. You don't see how that can be problematic? Would anybody disagree with what I just said? Let's just be real, right? So let's get into this. Let's go.
I said to him, listen, you make it seem like I'm a threat to the public safety or something.
That is a problem and a threat to public safety. What are you talking about? That's a problem. That is a problem and a threat to public safety because you know what you identify as, but you're not disclosing that to a man that don't even know your position. See, if I see what appears to be a woman, my natural instincts is to be attracted because I believe that what I'm seeing is an actual woman. I am not getting with this actual woman because I'm hoping she is a trans woman. Does that make sense to you? That has nothing to do with your position. It have to do with me as a man. If I see a woman that I'm attracted to, I am not looking for a male that want to identify as a woman. That's not what I'm looking for. So it's deceptive and problematic to not disclose who you are so that that man can have a choice on whether or not he want to talk to you. It's just that simple. Right? Because I don't care who anybody is, you will think that that's a female on the screen. You can say, nah, it looks like a dude, da-da-da-da. No, it don't. Let's just be real. Look like a female, it look like a woman. Any one of you guys will get caught. You will get caught. And that's the danger. And it kind of make the game really, really bad now because it's like you could be pulling up on what you think is a woman, but you don't know. So now we got a second guess now. This is crazy, fam.
I'm a regular girl, but I knew if I would have said something that I would be labeled otherwise and I would be dehumanized and treated funny.
Now, notice what she said. She said if she was to let the guy know, she would be dehumanized and labeled as all these different things. That doesn't make sense because by you not disclosing, you're going to be dehumanized and labeled and all of these other things. People are going to question you now because this is putting another man's life in danger. You understand? Again, did that guy know you're transgender? He have to know that. What do you think this is? Do you think this is like, okay, you just identify as a woman, go into a club, right, where there's a bunch of heterosexual men looking for women, and because you got one that was attracted to you and he bring you to the back in the booth, you figure, okay, I could just do what I want with him because, hey, I identify as a woman, but that man don't know that you are in fact a woman? Like, this is not making any sense, fam. Like, seriously. Let's get back into the video. Let's go.
That's why I didn't say nothing. She said, well, you gotta get up and help clean up. You know what? If you're gonna be living here, you gotta help clean up. She started getting real, snappy.
So the mom basically said, since you're in here, you're gonna have to clean this house up. Mom said, I'm gonna use you up while you still here. Let's go.
I'm like, I'm just gonna pack my things and go because I know that's the next thing you're gonna say. She's like, yeah. Does my son know? I said, nah.
Wow, the son didn't even know, fam. That's crazy.
So you know what? We're gonna keep it between us, but you gotta go.
The mom said, we're gonna keep this between us. See, now even the mom did the son dirty in this particular situation. The mom did her own son dirty by saying, we're gonna keep this between me and you. That's crazy because, see, the mom thinks she's protecting her son, but the son need to know the truth. You know, that's unfortunate and that's unfair to know that the son was with what he thought was a biological woman and it wasn't. It was a trans woman. And the mom said she's going to keep it to herself between them two. Let's go.
I said, so what did I do?
Notice somebody is right behind her. Y'all don't notice that? I guess that's her new man, I guess. Gotta be. And we got more videos coming up with this individual. But let's listen.
Myself and I live. I wasn't gonna play with her.
Wow, wow, wow. So she got out of there. So that particular boyfriend that she had, that's a done deal. It's over with. But she have a new man that was in the background. We're gonna learn more about who that guy is and find out what's going on here because this is going on. This is crazy. And that mean that this particular individual is from New York, so it is what it is. I'm just saying. So that's all we're going to say on this one. We're going to be back with more reactionary videos. Ringo TV reactions. It is what it is. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Ringo TV reactions for the best content on YouTube. We out, fam. Peace. We out of here. Yeah.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.